Alright there, boys and girls. Welcome to the freaking Mickey Mouse's Playhouse here. Today we got the cheese pit. Get inside. Just kidding. You would drown. We don't want that to happen here. We don't want to recreate the bite of 87, or is it 89? I don't remember. One of the two. I don't know. Is that a Five Nights at Freddy reference, or is that just a Markiplier reference? Who knows? Da, 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 da. Who doesn't love this stuff? Copyright-free music. Oh boy. Oh my god, I already got a crap ton of comments here I gotta respond to. Alright, what's going on here? Why do I have messages on Discord all of a sudden? I hasn't given you the notification yet. Takes a second. Probably takes a second if I had to guess. Knowing YouTube, they're gonna be a hot second behind. That's why you always sign up for that fucking newsletter on... Why is it called again? Discord. That's right. I totally didn't forget the word there for a second. That's why you gotta get on there. I'll be fair, they asked that question on Discord, so you know what? They already are there. Amazing. Who knew the internet was so fascinating? Ugh. Energetic today. Now that I got that video out there. Now that it's all working. The system's all firing. On all two cylinders, we on a V2 engine here. We're working. We're working. Bill Leviathan, no, you gotta stop asking for that. I'll do what I want. Not my mom! Leviathan V2 is a so cool idea. I feel like a raid boss. Yeah, as I said, it's what I was thinking when it came to this. Doesn't really feel paid when we can see where people are coming from that argument that felt the game very strange way to grind. It doesn't feel like anywhere anymore. You know, get down issues on the market and clan battles on my console early games, especially super boring, and the changes they made to be starting to feel justified because I'm sure the bigger reasons why people have stopped playing, especially on PC. I'm not quite sure what Crystallized Rainbow was going for there because there is not a single period throughout that entire... Oh wait, no, sorry. There was one period. It's very hard to discern what people's messages are. Please use grammar, commas, punctuation, coherent sentence structures. Helps out massively when trying to discern what the duck you're saying, because it's very difficult. Welcome to my stream's Crossout right now after criticism. I am not avoiding criticism. That's a lie. I am simply here avoiding reality. That's better. I feel like that sounds more abstract. That sounds more local. Ready for that crisp sound, boys? Wait, gotta get this here. Oh, yeah. Crisp sound of a diet caffeine-free Pepsi. Oh, after giving criticism. That too. But to be fair, my criticism is in English, so the developers don't know what the fuck I'm saying. And to be fair, my criticism is quite general and not very specific. I'm not giving them like a whole slew of ideas of gameplay features I would like to do. I mean, I could do that. I could start making like a giant list of things that I would like to see. But then at that point, that's like a list of my shit. And I'm not quite sure if that would be representative of what the community wants. I'd have to do a more community-wide survey. But the issue is I'm not like a big community person. Rather, I do have community-oriented aspects, but I'm not like large enough to represent the community, I should say. That's a big issue. But that's fine. Ah, more Discord sounds. I should really have like a third monitor just so I could have this going on here. Pog. Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Cheese. Thank you, Cheese. Like Ricardo Cheese. Beautiful. But yeah, no. Apparently, I'm not quite sure. The general sentiment is that the Russians do not care too much about the American side of criticism because they believe that we are a bit too emotional and not rational thinkers, which I can totally understand. I can totally understand that. But at the same time, don't be surprised when the American audience is not there. Call us emotional, sure, but we the boys that make your content. A only Rammers mode could be cool too, like a derby. I think they have something similar to that already. Don't they have a what am I thinking? It's like a one with boar cabins. It's not melee weapons, but it's a boar cabin. We still need to do some copper and electronic raids. Ah, the issue is I hate doing both of those missions. Those both make me want to kick myself in the dick. Absolutely not. We'll not do those. Instead, we'll go to do some... Where's the fast cock man? I'm gonna go do the daily mission real quickly. Shwink. Let's go do that real quick. Oh yeah, and just to let you know, guys, we're actually up to like level 51, I think, in this season. It's pretty good. Incinerators on raids are pretty good. Oh yeah, they're absolutely amazing. The issue is I don't have those right now. I need to buy some, but the issue is they're so... Like, I think the crafting margin on them is still profitable. I mean, I'm in the Firestarters faction. I could make them. I could make them. I don't know, hard to say. I would also have to buy some ammo packs, too. Because all I got are the blue crap ones. That are not that good. Plus, I don't really have a cabin for them, either. I don't have, like, a, whatchamacallit? I don't have, like, the Blight cabin or the Harpy cabin. Those are the two cabins that would be excellent for them. All-time cheap, you say, eh? I gotta take a gander at them. See if right now it's a good time to buy them. The one thing I invested in right now was a harvester. I purchased one of those bad boys for like 1.4k right now. They're so good. Yeah, Omnibox wouldn't be a bad idea. Omnibox is always good. Get quad fire. I might actually do an Omnibox, a radar, and a Colossus with 3 of them. That probably would be ideal. That probably what? I'm assuming each one of them is 3 apiece, right? No, hard to say. I don't remember per se. I could try it that way though. Then you get all that extra reload time. I can see that working. I mean, the amount of reload time alone will allow you just to coat the map. Are we out here collecting gifts? Dun dun dun. I can definitely see that working. I could also do like those weird wonky builds they started doing with the big rams. So they can have the big ram legs in the backdrop. Hey, what's up there, Lunatic? You want to join me? Fabulous, thank you. By the way, any solid build sessions? I'm running 3 vectors right now, plus a Nomad's Blue cabin. So you're talking about the Wyvern. I'd recommend... I mean, in terms of like what do you need in terms of direction? Because in general, I mean, I have like a general build guide that I go through when I'm making a car. But I mean, generally when you're running with light machine guns like that, you want to make sure they're at least a decent far back from your car, that the guns are not like directly attached to the front side of your cabin. They can be attached to the back side of the cabin. That could usually work. You want to make sure you want to put at least a little something at the bottom and around it to protect it. At least at the very base of it, but something that doesn't really block the firing angles of it as much. If you want to go for a little bit of an elevated platform, like a wedge shape, you can try to do like a large wheel in the back with a couple of smaller wheels up front. That's always good for firing angles. Make sure you have the Perseus cabin, or not Perseus cabin, co-driver. That's right. What's another one here that's a pretty good idea? There's a lot of things that you can do with the build. Whoop! Let me go ahead and take that. Yoink. PS friend me. Well, sorry, my dude. I actually don't have a PS. I don't have a PlayStation. All on the PC here. I use a small track reverse build. That could try to work. I mean, you can also, since vectors are pretty small, if you do an all large wheel build, you can actually undermount your vector. At least 1 or 2 of them. So you can get some pretty decent protection there. Yeah. So it's all PC here. I'm thinking about upgrading my computer parts here pretty soon. I'm thinking about getting an AMD 3700X and then getting like an MSI B or A Pro motherboard, something like that. So I'll be doing that pretty soon. Downside, it's pretty expensive, but I actually recently got a check from YouTube, so you know what? YouTube is ironically actually kind of paying itself off. I'll actually be able to get some hardware here pretty soon. Although, to be fair, after 6 years, I mean, bound to happen at some point. Hey there, you don't need that car. Good info, my dudes. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I say, it's strange that my build guides are still popping off these days. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess good information is good information. I know, I actually started to manipulate the titles a bit. I started putting in like wow and exclamation points and capitalized words just to make the titles stand out a bit more, because for whatever reason, a lot of content creators tend to recommend that for whatever reason. They say it just makes it more visible and whatnot, so we'll have to see. Yeah. I don't know, it's all a weird part of the gaming. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's like the Las Vegas type deal with titles. But we'll see. I just wanted to get my thoughts out about the general state of this game right now. We can actually take a look at that as soon as this thing concludes. We done here? Sweet. Boop. Done here. There we go. I would use race tires though. Race tires are still pretty alright. So you don't really need large wheels. I'm just saying it's a bit easier to do with large wheels, since large wheels give you larger clearance off the ground. But you can get like, you can do like a frame thing. So I'm thinking is that you could do something similar to this. So let's see. Say we got ourselves a lovely frame here, and then we could do something like so, where we have, you know, this like so. You can actually make it a little bit wider here to give us a little bit of extra berth. Then we throw ourselves our cabin on top here. Let's just give ourselves a nice wide cabin here to work with. So actually, let's get something that attaches to all sides. Actually, this is gonna be nothing. But yeah, say we got ourselves a cabin here, and then we throw ourselves down here a lovely machine gun. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I need to plop down armor. It's always a thing I forget. So then say you slap down some buggy floors here. And then you throw down the machine gun, or let's say you just throw down some cords. Then you can do something like so. Where you keep yourselves nice and well protected. So then those guns are able to be on the other side. And with large wheels, you have a decent amount of clearance. Because if you try to do something like this with the array steering wheels, it doesn't really work as well. Because as you can see, the guns just drag on the ground. But with large wheels, you have way heftier clearance here to work with. So that's what I kind of like to do here if you want to get the wheels off the ground. And then you're alright. Then you can shoot freely. Wow, exciting stuff here these days. You should slide more viewers into your Crossout Discord, people. You should slide more videos into the Crossout Discord. People actually click on it. I do usually do it for most of my videos. The only thing is that sometimes when I'm doing videos that are heavy on the criticism, I don't quite like to put them there in the Discord because I know a lot of the admins are in there, and I don't quite want to piss them off with my clickbaity-ish titles, but I don't know. Who the duck knows? Maybe I might... I still post most of my videos in there, though. And it usually helps out with the early viewers. So you could do it like that, but you don't have to do it like that. That's only for like if you want to do undermounting guns, because you have to remember there is a balance with that. With guns being undermounted, is that you have inferior firing angles, so you're unlikely to do like top-down firing of weapons. And instead, you're going to get more like body shots. Liquid hydrogen. I can most see that happening. Long time no play. Good to see you back in Crossout. Well, thank you, T Money. Nice to see you too here. Alright, yeah, I actually forgot about that. Let's go watch the video then. Who doesn't like self-advertising here? Boop! Let me go ahead and get this open here. I'm actually going to need to turn down the audio here, as much as I love copyright-free synthwave. Let's watch game. Oh yeah, do you have a problem with the me watching a video at 1.5 speed? I don't know, I'm very ADD. I watch things very fast. Like, I watch things at like... Not even ironically, I watch most videos nowadays at ×2 speed because a lot of people tend to speak very slowly, very methodically sometimes, and it's just a drag to watch. So I have to watch it at ×2 speed just to get through it, especially considering how many people I've subscribed to and a lot of content I watch it a lot of days. I need ×2 speed. It is. I am so in ADD, man. The Bigfoot wheels are alright. The issue is they're a bit expensive and they give you a lot of power score when not nearly necessary. But you might be able to get away with just doing 4 wheels instead of 6 wheels with the Bigfoots. But that's just my thing. So yes, here's my video here, everybody.
Hey there, what's going on, everybody? Long time no see.
Wow,
But,
I hate hearing my own
I
voice.
want to talk to you about this lovely, lovely game that we call Crossout that I have been playing for a variety of months on and off, and why I've taken a break and just the general state of this game. Now, if you
Now, just a quick question. This is all regarding the state of the game. This isn't going to be like a comprehensive guide about, oh, how to do X, Y, or Z. Just quick note there.
don't know, currently this game is kind of going through a low point. It's not having the best of days. It's currently right around, I want to say 2,900-ish players on Steam, which usually ebbs and flows between, 4,000 to 3,000, and
I think the highest this their game's ever been was roughly around 8,000 when this game first launched out of the quick access phase. It was like 8,000, but that was like way 3 or 4 years ago. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? All right, whatever. Yeah, fuck. You guys don't want to watch that. That's just puppy up. You guys can see it on your own time. But basically, my synopsis is: what the fuck is with the development of this game right now? Because they really dislike doing any sort of content with this game. I mean, what was the last thing you remembered about the content of this game? Was basically just packs, and then maybe a couple of seasonal updates. They haven't done anything with the gameplay in a hot second here. Yeah, as I say, a lot of you have watched this. So I'm just thinking, let's not watch this then. Wish you played Path of Exile? We'll see about that. How are they making money? Well, I mean, Crossout's making money mostly through the sale of packs. I mean, if you go over here to the shop section here, they got these deluxe packs that are going for, wow, $65 freaking dollars. Jesus Christ. These dudes are on crack. But yeah, they got stuff like this right now that they're selling, and they got plenty of packs to go through here. I mean, look at this stuff. Plus, they got coins here you can sell, and they got customation kits they can always buy. Well, it's always at a discount here, and that's hilarious. Plus, they got this premium time and battle pass. They got plenty of stuff here. They're probably making... I would say this game is probably making over $1 million a year, at least. Because the console market, you have to remember, the console market, they are super loose with their money. Absolutely loose with their money. That's the reason why console prices are like 2 or 3 times the price on PC. It's just because everyone on console just they buy all these fucking packs. You could try Path of Exile when the next league starts. Maybe. Right now I'm kind of burnt out in such games because I played Diablo 3 pretty intensely for a hot second, so I'm not really like, oh, I gotta get back on it. I'm kind of like just in that chill vibe right now. You know what I mean, dudes? Alright, so let's see. I gotta do get wires right now. Yeah, I gotta get wires and then get batteries. Alright, sweet. We'll do that then. I think Crossout is a cash grab. Now, cash grabs are usually very short-lived and usually don't get continuing support. Crossout is definitely not a cash grab. They're just a bit odd in their priorities of this game and a bit too zealous to monetize it, if that's a word to use. I mean, the main issue is that they just literally cannot stop themselves from making a shit ton of packs. And I'm not sure if it's because literally they're just operating on such thin margins that if they didn't release the packs, they'd close the next day, which I highly fucking doubt. They are subsidized by, I think, Gaijin Entertainment, which has War Thunder, which I know for certain that game makes bank. Absolutely know that game makes bank. Feel that way. They keep telling you wanting a battle pass. I only get the battle pass at the very end of the season anyway, because I like just to see all the rewards pop in at once. But at the same time, oh my goodness, this game is lurching like a motherfucker. Swag Hacker, absolutely exotic name there. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get beamed here. Ooh. Boys getting stuck in the fucking wall. Here, go ahead and deal with him, everybody. Good shit. Keep moving. Oh my god, I'm getting randomly rubber banded on stupid shit. Woo! Here we go. We're good now. Not getting rubber banded. Should be alright here. Ooh, we'll have to see about this. I doubt I'm going to be able to do a whole bunch here. Oh, damn it. He knocked off the radar, so I can't see him. Alright, then. We'll have to go in. I tried my best. I tried my best. I mean, to be fair, there's like 5 people on PC, so I guarantee you some of them are going to be your friend. Well, you move like you're on hovers with this build. Not quite, not quite. It's a bit more ADD, but when you can go 90 kilometers an hour, make that thing work. What kind of state of is Crossout in now, especially for newer players? I mean, for newer players, it's probably still in a decent place because you still have a season to work through. You can get a decent amount of free stuff through that. Hard to say, though. With this season, not quite as much because mostly the season revolves around, like, cosmetic stuff for your garage, which doesn't really enhance gameplay. But overall, I mean, it's hard to say. It depends on the type of person you are, because if you're a person that likes commitments and you like doing a little bit of grinding every now, here and there, then you should be alright. But if you're like one of those people that needs that instant gratification, like a Call of Duty-esque player, then it might be a bit harder to get into. In terms of overall direction of this game, it's a bit unknown right now. I don't know what they're planning on in the future, or if they even have anything planned, so I'm not sure there's going to be like a continuation of a decent player count for very long. I imagine they have something planned. They had like 2 months to work with. I know the snow season's about to roll around, and so that usually brings in a decent chunk of people, so it's probably an alright time. In terms of making money, there's still opportunities there. You can still grind, you can still do fuel, you can still craft items, you can still flip things, so it's still a decent chunk here. Yeah, call it Black Ops. We'll see about that. Do you stay on any servers or risk the EU lag? I go on all servers because there's no one on fucking NA. It's whack to me, especially for the rewards. Yeah, the issue is the rewards. I mean, when it comes to a season, I expect seasons to either have weapons, armor, or something like that. Like, that's what the last 2 seasons were like with the Doomsday Cars and the Founders. Now we get to Amusement Park, it's like, yeah, sure, it's kind of cool that I can fuck around with the garage, but, like, I really don't give a shit. I really don't. Because this is fun for Crossout. Yeah, I like the Crossout just because of that event with the last Christmas event. They said they were going to work on those trailer things for Crossout. I wonder what the devil happened with that, because they had that semi-truck in there that had the articulating hinge. The new COD looks fine, but the content is very lacking. I can see that. I imagine with the COD people there, they're probably just content rehashing the same stuff year after year after year, especially if they're doing yearly releases. There's going to be a lot of the sameness between each COD, but I know they basically had to release a COD this generation. Otherwise, they'd risk, you know, losing a lot of players. Take down the Robert. Fuck you, Nikki. Let me see what your spine possesses. Ooh, do not want to get that dude, Amma Johnson. Take down his spine. Noice. Alright, move it, boys. Move it. Do not get yourself caught out. Oh, yeah. They're letting me get some meaty hits on that dude. Don't let me get in the backside, boys. Lose your spine, no doubt. And just know, I don't have a fucking fuel barrel here, too. Nor a generator. So this boy don't fucking pop. Oh, and this pyre dude's panicking. Oh, fuck off with your Grenadier drones. Don't need that heresy. Ooh, out of here. Fuse drones, not in my build. Bye-bye. Alright. Start pumping it, dude. Do not let this dude capture anything. He doesn't get that 150 points. Got him. A little bit of a grind feels like an understatement. I've dumped several dozen hours in this game before getting my first blue part, and then got sick of grinding and spent my money on a pack. I mean, if you're going to buy a pack too, I mean, I totally understand it, but make sure you get it on a sale. Saves you a lot of money in the end. But I recommend, if you want to get some tips on grinding, I do a video on that specifically, because it's a lot of things to go over. But generally, there's a couple of things you want to do. You want to make sure that you're crafting an item that is worth money to craft. And a good resource for that is to go on crossoutdb.com. Great website, tells you what's good on crafting, specifically on PC. If you're on console, then you're going to have to automatically calculate it. You also want to make sure that you're getting your weekly badges in. And your weekly badges can usually include things like hard raids, get the scrap, get the wires, get the batteries. Do all of that. That gets you a bunch of money. At least every week, you should be able to get around 1,500-ish badges, which roughly translates, you times it by 0.1, and that gets you the rough coin value, excluding tax. And then after that, what else is in there that you could do? Fuel barrels are always a nice thing to do if you don't mind the penalty for that. And let's see, what else? Avoid brawls. Brawls are a big waste of money. Adventure mode, not really worth it, but first time, go around through it. Good to, get a idea of the story for Crossout, and you get decent rewards. If you want to level up fast too, I'd recommend using a flag too. Most factions have a flag that you can craft. I believe the engineers have it in this. Yeah, you can make those engineers flags. Super good stuff. Crossout grinding is as bad as War Thunder or World of Tanks, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, let's say, I imagine World of Tanks and War Thunder were pretty bad in terms of grinding. It took like many games to even get anything there. But at the same time, it also unlocked it forever. Didn't it also like cost money to repair stuff in that game? So it's kind of bullshit. Demands blood and soul. Demands everything. Hopefully someone makes a non-pay-to-win, little to no grind game with similar aspects to Crossout. I mean, you could probably play Mad Max. That's probably the only thing I can think of right now. The thing is, how do you gain money with it? You have to sell cosmetics. What do you mean gain money with it? You have to be more specific there. If we go with that logic, it's better to make the game buy to play and then sell cosmetics on the side. I mean, it just depends. Buy to play does have its benefits, but then in order for it to actually make money and continuously operate in the future, it either has to go to a peer-to-peer system, which is never going to work, or it also has to do DLCs that are going to pretty much be mandatory. Otherwise, then you have content locks for various people, which is not really going to be something that's going to work for a game like this. Obviously, it wouldn't be for money, but profits could be made on donations and such. If you're willing to make a game for money, then go full pay to win. I wouldn't say go full pay to win because you wouldn't have that many people. And donations, as much as you like to think that people are charitable, the only time people feel charitable is to content creators. They will never donate to a game. People are stingy as fuck when it comes to even buying stuff for a game, even if it's on sale for a nickel, even though it's like way undervaluing itself. Yeah, cosmetics are another thing, though. I just wish they would do more cosmetics. The only thing they've ever done with cosmetics, I'll show you what they did for it, but these are some boring-ass skins for, like, cabins that no one uses. They had some badass weapon skins from a long time ago. Like, they had these ancient dragon-type thing with the blue eyes on it. Shit looked epic. But they only released it in the crates, and they've never done anything with it. Like, there's all these CKs that are completely unused right now, and I'm just really peeved off about it. They could have so much more to work with here. Serum. No need to live. Gracias for the resources. Do a turnaround here. But yeah, they could definitely do a lot more with the cosmetics. I know the argument for that is that if they started doing cosmetics, they wouldn't do packs. So that means overall we'd be getting less gameplay enhancing features such as extra weapons. But I'd like to argue that considering that the majority of people are never going to experience these lovely-dovely packs here, I'm not too concerned about it. Here we go. I gotta keep myself a decent distance away, because that dude enhances himself with short-range bursts. There we go. Keep him right there. Ah, fuck. It's hard to see in the distance. Here we go. Get rid of the drones here. Drones are always going to be a big issue here. A Torero cabin, too. That's not even one to use for drones. Oh, God, I'm lagging. Yeah, and you're lucky right now. I am lagging some fucking tits off right now. Alright, okay, I think I'm very good now. But the issue is now I'm just too injured. Boop, 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 boop. I tried to do so much. Humanity is a greedy race. I mean, to be fair, though, that's just kind of the issue with, or That's just the thing with capitalism in general. You're going to want to make profit here, and so games are not cheap to develop in the slightest. There's a reason why a lot of games exceed hundreds of millions of dollars to make. Pay $35 in a game, and then the game just sells cosmetics for the rest of the duration. I could go with that. That works for me. But we'll have to see, though. I just know that the developers themselves are not terribly interested in cosmetics right now. I'm assuming it's because the cosmetics didn't prove to be very profitable. But at the same time, look at these cosmetics. They look awful. These things look like shit. Not to mention, these are all blue cabins except with the quantum one here, which these cabins are hardly used except at lower power scores. If you had higher tier cabins for things like the Blight, the Cerberus, the Humpback, anything, they would look way better. Or for weapons, even way more. They could sell a lot more. Why they refuse to only do this is beyond me. They could easily do way more than this. Because if I could take a look at the old stuff here. Let me see if I can find it. It was like the CK's Crossout. They had some pretty good stuff here. Let's see, there was something in here. Oh yeah, here's a post from July 2018. But yeah, here's one of the CKs they used to have. You can see that thing. It has like a dragon skull on it, or a demon skull on it. Blue eyes. Nice barrel there with the blades on it. Looks really cool. Very cool here. Yeah, for whatever reason, they decided to make these. They just left them in the crates and then never used them again. Super weird. I have no idea why. I think someone paid like 99,000 coins for that one too. It was like the relic version of a CK. Maybe the Crossout is how visible a grind is. I mean, to a certain degree, how visible a grind is depends on the gameplay of itself, and whether or not the grind is fast, slow, and then, you know, just the general player base of this game. If it has a very active player base, then the grind can seem much less. But when you have a lacking player base, you have very long grind times, and you have sparse content, then the grind becomes a particularly worrisome issue. It's like one of those issues that becomes exacerbated with the declining health of the game. But like I said, this is not like the game's dying, per se. That was just a hyperbolic title I put there to trigger people. But the game itself is going through a lull right now, as like I said, within like the first 30 seconds of the video. Having to get paid like 0.25 gold increments for matches, and if you're lucky, and then seeing a build that doesn't parts that cost 200, 300, 900 gold each is kind of demotivating. I mean, to a certain degree, yeah. Some people see it as demotivating, some people are like, I want that shit too. I'm sad they took away CKs. Yeah, they only have CKs now in like very limited circumstances. Like, they only have the ones for wheels. Like, there was like this weird thing there, they had hubcap CKs for a hot second. Yeah, where are the hubcaps at? Yeah, I don't remember those were. Oh yeah, the hubcap CKs. Yeah, it's like these ones that don't even fucking matter. I know they got CKs for some of the seasons right now. Like, actually, wait. Do they have a CKs in the season? I know they got the new Hermit tire. But do they have anything to go with that Hermit tire? Yeah, that's the Hermit steering. No, they don't have any CKs this season. Wow, that's rough. You know, so they could easily sell CKs and make bank off that. Like, I know, absolutely, that Overwatch probably made millions for, whatchamacallit, Blizzard. But yeah, they could definitely do that. Instead of getting those awful CKs that look like scrap metal and Crisco slapped together, that makes it look like a Titus or some bullshit like that. I don't know. Give me some good shit. Give me some space-looking parts. Give me some Nordic-looking theme stuff. Give me some of those, like, Celtic knot patterns on there. Hell yeah, I'll buy that shenanigans in a second. I don't mind it. Hell, I even purchased, what was it here? It was like something weird. It was like the, it was like this $5 customization pack that they had, where it had like the Woody paint, the Woody icon, and some decoration that I liked. And I got that for 5 smacks. I was like, sure, why not? I'll support them. Super cheap dollar, and I made money through their Crossout content, so I'll pour in a little bit of the money I made from this game. The only way the CKs now is engineer build competition and season passes. Yeah, pretty much exclusively that, or whatever events that come around, because I know some events spam them. Like, there was that tank event that came around for a hot second that showed... whatchamacallit. Was that the one with the tank event? I can't remember it for the life of me. Whatever the fuck that was called. Alright, I need someone else to come out here with me. Because I'm not a durable tank. Alright, everybody. We gotta rush this shit immediately. I see you there, big boy. It's cute, he's trying to run away. He's gonna be somewhere back there, I assume. I don't know if he's right there, he's just rushing forward. These streets are Khajiit streets on the rap game, but no cheap sheets, my yeet. Oh, shit. Wrong one, I was a verse behind. Or a verse ahead. Spitting truth from the booth, my yeet thinks that you're ugly. Shitting on twin moons. Heather. Oh my god. Everyone needs to get on the fucking point. The issue is our team was not fast enough to act. Yeah, but they could do that. They could easily make money. What the fuck are these dudes doing back here? Oh, look at that. He has the truck from the... whatchamacallit. It's from that event. Yeah, of course. What are these idiots doing? Not fast enough. Matter of fact, I never lie. Hide hell, no cap. Rudder counts are a good way. I won 2 writing ones. First, it gave a CK for my scan, and the second one gave 250 gold. Not too bad. I know I participate sometimes in like those Discord giveaways, but I really don't get too much into the competitions because there's just so many better people who are way better at making pretty cars or artwork or writing or whatever. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. I think the only time I ever made like this long list of like a faction I wanted to make at some point, I think that never really got received well. I think it was never even approved on the posts. Yeah, but those are random. Yeah, true. So it's not really a consistent way to get CKs, especially not for the wider audience. I imagine if you actually looked at the proliferation of CKs, there's probably less than like 0.1% of accounts on this game that have like those old weapons CK skins. And those are some good stuff. I know on, I think it was the Asian Crossout servers, for whatever reason, there seems to be like a separate small development team there. And quite a few of them have developed like, quite a few CKs. Oh, I'm not quite sure. I'm not on those Asian servers very often. Alright, we need to keep moving, my dudes. Excuse me? My feet streaks cannot squeeze through such bursts. Clip through your house. Oh god. Yeah, I need to stop going up front like that. Going straight for the harvesting here. Yeah, we'll have to see about this. Yeah, not quite sure what they were doing there. A bit too large for my taste. Fucking walk stupid. Got him! That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see their pain. I want to see it in their eyes. I didn't even have Scorp, so I really wanted to get the Scorp CKs. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. You should cross up, pay $5 to summon a cannon. Yeah, probably something like that, knowing them. But, I mean, to be fair, the Asian Crossout community, they did seem to have a lot more CKs that were pretty promising. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some of those here. But, knowing them, they wouldn't give those in a hot second. Which is kind of unfortunate. Let's try beefier car. Maybe that would help. Because maybe I need to help the team out here more with their survivability. We'll have to see. But yeah, no, if you actually look at a lot of the CKs that are often, like, quote-unquote leaked from the game, a lot of them just end up being, like, CKs from the Asian servers. Like, there was one with a pyre with a snow globe or a Santa. Not Santa, it was a snowman on it. And that was leaked, like, ages ago, and it turns out, oh, yep, nope, there's some random Asian CK skin that'll never see the light of day. Ugh, they could do so much. Although, I don't know, maybe they're, like, saving it all behind and just about to release it like this one giant wave. Be like, here you go, we secretly have 1,000 CKs. They could do that. I mean, they could release all of them for sale right now, and I could imagine them making a decent profit from them. I mean, they could even go down the route of releasing crates again, make them purchasable, and it's like the white tier resources that you can get, or you could potentially get a chance at a blue, or a special, or a epic, or even legendary, possibly even a relic level CK. I could see that working. That probably requires some commitment from them there, but they already have like the base code in the game for that. I say I wouldn't necessarily recommend hiding inside that shield. Bad boy is gonna get fucked up. There we go. Keep him in the distance. Try not to bring him too far back. Yeah, you want to get rid of the bots first before you try to go for any of them else. Woo! I feel you, my dude. Angry Pyre Launcher. Angry Pyre Launcher indeed. Ooh, full ram. Thank you for the free kill. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, my turning prowess is a bit injured right now. But I still do have full guns here. True Jedi, let me take your soul. Yes! Ooh! Dodged. Dodged again. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. You better hope that you can stop this fight. No. Alright, they got this. I just wonder why they removed so many parts of the game crates. CKs, the white parts from battles that weren't bothering anyone. I assume that was potentially for optimization purposes. That's what I'm guessing. Or there was probably some issue with balancing around them. Because a lot of these parts that you wouldn't think that would be terribly impactful towards gameplay might actually be dramatically impactful. I mean, there was a whole section of the game's history in which decor parts were like super meta for like buffing up the armor of your car while not weighing a whole bunch. Like there used to be builds where it used to be nothing but balloons or Santa neon signs, and that was like the meta on how to make your car super resistful towards cannon builds. But then they made those so that you could actually shoot through those type of parts, so it didn't matter quite as much. But I'm guessing that had to be something like that. I mean, the reason why this game doesn't even have nighttime mode is because they have an issue with, whatchamacallit. Like, they have an issue with the game engine. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you, Andy Reaper. Nice to see you. Never stopped by. I say, have I seen you play Crossout here before? I haven't kept up with the Twitch community, so I don't know who's here and there anymore. The only ones I used to watch a whole bunch were like Sparkplug and Drunken Puppet, and who was another one I kept watching? There was a dude. Why am I forgetting his name? Sincakes, that's what it was. I say I shouldn't be forgetting Sincakes. Dude's been around a hot second. I see you there, peasantry. Trying to flop down there. Ain't gonna make me toasty. I mean, I guess we could try to blitzkrieg it. Or go across and hit the back line. We could try that. There is one dude back there, like, spam... Oh, he's spamming cap cans. No need to run away. He's trying his absolute darndest to run away. Alright, everyone get in there. I'll provide you covered... I'm just assuming he just got mained from a battle, because I have no idea what the devil he was doing. Yeah, I started playing and streaming this game in the last few months and love it. Well, it's great. You just need more content creators to come through here. Because I know this game can be difficult to love at some points. I was glad. Hopefully I can see you around, my dude. I'll have to see if I can find you one of these days. Oh no, the dude just got beamed so hard. The disrespectful ram. Oh no, they were spamming mines. Ah, the explosive ones. I could see that working. Like the grind? Hey, one of the few people then. Something they need to upgrade the game engine. They could. The issue is upgrading the game engine is a super complex process. You have to have competent coders, and you got to make sure that anything that you implement doesn't break the game. I mean, a lot of it also comes down to business too. What's the benefit of upgrading the game? Unless you have a clear path of what you want to actually implement into the game that requires a game engine upgrade, then it's kind of hard to justify. Oh shit, bots are going in. I gotta make sure the bots get themselves a little bit of that turret upgrade. Ooh, okay. I prefer them not to go straight for my cabin. I do not have such HP to spare. I only have like 3,000. You Abigail, you harlot. I do not need such punishment. Oh, that's fire. Let's get out of that. This is good. I appreciate the bots doing this. This is like free points right here. And I'm not sure why this dude is sitting here camping the point. I mean, it used to be a thing that you had to do. You actually did have to cap the point. Oh, this dude's got the mines, too. Go ahead and take down his parts. There we go. Alright, dude, come up here. I got to save the team. Although my guns are almost damaged already. Oh, cute! He has one of those, like, weird guns that actually fire, like, one shot. It's like an auto-loading cannon, but it actually lasts forever. I appreciate your Harvey cabin, mostly because of how quickly it is to kill. No. Better panic, my dude. Hovers are not strong enough to sustain the coordinators. Where is he hiding? That's all I wanted. Disrespect them. Okay, this dude's going for the pure steel clubbing build. Does he have a Colossus on there too? I expect that Colossus Omnibox to get as much of that reload speed as possible. But one dude focusing him and he'd be done. Oh, yeah. It's strange I'm seeing so many people laying down mines and things like that. Hey, thank you for the follow, my dude. I believe in this dude's mine abilities, but I'm not quite sure it'll save us. Yeah, see, this is always the issue. So get these dudes that survive until the very end of the game. Oof. They just can't quite finish them off. It's the very tail end. You won't be able to cap. Especially now that they have the point advantage. So I just commit seppuku and call it good. Save yourself 20 minutes. Because, I mean, I'm thinking maybe after, like, the first... I want to say like 40 points. I think 40 points is what you need in order for you to actually get your total amount of like resources. Because after that, sure, you get more resources based on your score, but like it's a very few amount. Like you can get like an extra 3 or 4 depending on your score. So it doesn't really necessarily incentivize people to go like super hard, get 6,000 points every game, because you're gonna get like 2 extra scrap, 2 extra wires. Looking spicy there, my dude. You got knocked off course. I think I did all right. 1,300 points there. I think the cohort cabin's pretty good, just because right at that very initial start, you can try to protect your bots a shiitake ton with the extra 30% damage reduction. So hopefully you can get a nice bot wave to work there. If you had like the barrier plus that damage reduction, you could actually save them a lot of hurt. At least it's just my opinion. It could definitely help out. Especially if you can help keep their weapons intact. Because the 30% applies, I think, to the whole car. So I think that applies to all your armor, all your weapons, and your HP. So your weapons do become a slightly bit more durable. I don't know, I have to check it out. There we go. Go ahead and just melt the bots down as fast as possible. Oh, looks like we got Nicholas in the backdrop here. Sneak attacking them. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get you, we'll get you. Starting to push him out of the fire. Dude's panicking like crazy with those Hulk cannons. Oh, beautiful. Just keep yourselves right there. Just gotta make sure. I will need some assistance here. Just push him out of the way. There we go. Let me take him off slowly. There we go. Want him to shoot the backside of my car, or have the most HP. There we go. Yeah, run away, pussy! That's what I thought. Is that the horn from the... Got him! There you go. And do a little bit of extra damage. Give me as much points as possible. I'll take it. Oof. A lot of people. I wish this... Honestly, I'm almost in favor of them getting rid of bots entirely. Just because I feel like the bots have too much sway in terms of gameplay. Like, I'd rather have a half-full lobby than a full lobby with a bunch of bots, because I know the bots themselves, just depending on the quality of bots you get, can sway a game massively. Like, if you get a bunch of bots that, for one, don't have their AI fuck up, but two are beefy, it's, like, pretty much a guaranteed win. Like, if you have a bot, like 2 or 3 bots that automatically defend a base and don't go out and attack people, and you have, like, 1 or 2 bots that do, then you're completely guaranteed to pretty much lose that game in its entirety. But if you also get like the bots that are like the quad legs with the triple judges that are sub 2,000 HP, super beefy bots, and if you get those ones that can shoot from across the map and hit a target every time, it is so bad. Those bad boys can hurt. They're ridiculous. But those ones can do some damage. That, for some reason, some people seem to be getting beaten pretty badly by the... What was it, the blockchain and trigger bots? Those ones are pretty bad for a hot second. The blockchain and the trigger with pinpoint accuracy, always able to hit your cabin. Those things were melting hovers left, right, and center. Because if you don't know, a fully heated cabin with a blockchain hit, that's like 200, 300 damage. I mean, 2 or 3 couple of hits of that, and the hover's just gone in 2 seconds. Because a lot of hovers do not have a protected cabin. A lot of builds do not do that. A lot of hovers, when they're doing Seal Club builds, they'll go very sparse on armor, do like just some basic skirt armor to, you know, block explosion weapons. And then those trigger bots just come through there and it's like, ah, fuck it, you don't need armor. Just blow them up. Is there a better way to upgrade weapons or to level up on the weapons? Do you mean like in terms of like getting them upgraded? Like fusing them? Because the only way you can really fuse them is to really just fuse them. If you want to make it cheaper, you can always wait for those fusion events, which reduce the cost of fusion, usually by half. So you could always try that. Might as well just go on the back, my dudes. There we go. Just push him. Use that cover to your advantage. Don't worry about the drones. I got that. So these caucuses are built for him. Cheeky little fucker in the autocannon. Ain't gonna help them. Oh, those triggers, so good. Blow through people's HP. Alright, then after this, we pretty much gotta go straight to the point. Oh, Whirlwind's too cute! I appreciate you. Alright, go to the point, go to the point. We cannot let them capture. I know we're on the way. Oh no, it's all drones too. We'll be fine then. I need to get my Spark build going though at some point. I just need them to nerf the Spark to the ground just so that bad boys cheat. I hate the fact that the Spark is always like a constant $2,000. Out of here. Is that a Cerberus cabin on hovers? It is! Adorable. You don't need such weapons. Beautiful job, everybody. Yeah, Photon cabin with triple triggers down there. Oh, it's so good. Because the Photon increases laser weapon damage by 30% based on cabin heat. So if you have 100% cabin heat, you do an extra 30% damage with that. So it's like an extra 130% damage overall on a single target. Super good. Because the trigger, not only does it do damage while it heats up, it does a burst damage in the end, and it heats up parts. It's like a perfect combination of a support weapon with a damage-dealing weapon. Not to mention, too, it's not that... I would say it's like, what, 400, 350 coins? It's not too expensive. It's pretty dang good. Really nice weapon to get. Downside, I think the major downside is the reload time and the... Ooh, what was it? It's like reload time and something else. I think the HP on it, though, is pretty alright. It's like 180. No, 240. Okay, no, that's actually a pretty good HP, then. Yeah, only 4 power, so you could slap 4 of those onto a 3 of them onto a Photon cabin, no problem. And let's see, the Photon cabin's a pretty decent, durable thing, too. Yeah, I got that nice mass limit on there, decent cabin speed. That'd definitely be nice. I know people like using triple aura on the Photon cabin, too. And then if you want to, you could either just take off a trigger, or you could throw on like a little G and throw on a Colossus engine for extra reload speed. So they get an extra 20% reload on that thing. Oh, it's so good. I think I actually, don't I have a fuse trigger? Because I know they give you one for... Nope, okay, that's right. I never got that far into the Founders level. I think I only got to level 47. So I never got to the point where I could make triggers. But if you got that fused one there, that's kind of nice. I think he gave you like reload speed or something like that. Something pretty decent. Ooh, yeah, let me take a look at that Wires mission. Still need another 5 wins. So not too shabby. I don't know if my heart can handle this. Yeah, it's pretty good. I still just love that Liar Liar song. Still so good. Fuck. There we go. In terms of just getting better weapons too, I mean, the best thing to do, literally just go on crossoutdatabase.com, search whatever weapon that you're trying to find right now, whatever's a good price. Oh shit, I'll show you guys after this. Yeah, go on that website though. Great place to learn. I think after this we'll do some leveling towards the seasonal rewards. I think I need to do a bunch of auto cannon damage right now. Ooh. Going an exotic route here. Here we go. Yeah, we should be alright. Oh, nice. Here we go. Just keep damaging them. Slowly deal with him. It's a scorpion build with the, I am not sure why they're going full head first into that enemy team. Poke him from a distance. I went, We got that explosion damage resistance there. Oop, just let that deal with it in the backdrop. Call me a liar, but I'm spitting fire. Man, they're spending a lot of time fighting me. I appreciate it. You take so much time fighting at the 3k HP tank. Hey. It's really fucked up. I'm literally designed to take hits. I have like, what, 3k HP in a cohort cabin? And you leave the brittle 400 HP scorpion build in the back, able to pick off your cap. What even is that first thing? Is that a neutrino? Or is he on the griffin? Oh, wait, no, it's a cloak. That's right, because the cabin has a free cloak on it. So I have to pay the extra energy for that. Ooh. Nice. I was looking pretty rough there the early times. There we go. Gracias. But yeah, let me see if I can show you that Crossout Database website. Super nice place if you ever want to get some like good data on what to craft and what is profitable. So I'd recommend, say, go over here to the crafting page, choose your factions. So for me, right now, I have the Founders, Firestarters, and Engineers. And then you just go search by what is the most profitable craft. And then trying to work towards that. So right now, for me, making these things like the Verifier seems like a pretty good deal to make. I could craft one of those pretty cheaply. Although, I'd recommend sticking with the special level items. For whatever reason, it seems that the best items to make are usually the specials because they're in such high circulation that they usually get a profit. Purples can fluctuate pretty dramatically in pricing. Sometimes they go up and down by 20 coins at a time. So sometimes your profit margins on these purples is not as clear because you have to wait 6 hours to craft it. But I mean, if you craft the purples with cheap items prior and you just wait for the price to spike, then generally you'd be alright. But that's a good way to work on that too if you want to ever get something like that. And there's other items too. I mean, blue level stuff, you know, has a profit too. So you can make like, you know, balloon tires and make like a coin of profit per. That's always a good thing you can try to make. But I mean, there's always plenty of stuff here. So I'd recommend keeping that in the back mind. I'm actually curious. Do I have any more comments on the video I need to respond to? I take a look here. How the Ankylosaurus got its club. Well, thank you. I wanted to learn about dinosaurs today. I'm not quite sure why they felt the need to give me that. There you go. Not too shabby. You know what? I wonder if I should post this on the Reddit there. Not sure if the Reddit's going to be super salty about it. Boop. Maybe the details. Maybe I can try that. Boop. And let's see. What else was I looking for? Alright, we're good here. Throw on the red page. Well, check it out. Yeah, let's say that website, best website to use if you're on PC. Saved me a lot of math to do in my head. There's also a spreadsheet I made somewhere that shows you what's the most profitable thing to do with your badges and what's the most profitable thing to grind. I was trying to remember where that was from. I think I still have it. I'll probably just pull it up if you want to take a gander at it. But what was I doing? That's right. I was going to the Crossout community. cross it. Beep. Over here in the news section, just making sure none of the people have followed it yet. Okay, no, good. So we should be alright. There we go. Making just a few points. Here we go. You know, ironically enough, I haven't seen too many stuff here and there. And then do a discussion. Whoop. Talking about the state of the game. There we go. Boop. There we go. Nice clickbaity title. I was trying to think, let me see if I can find that spreadsheet here I was talking about. Who doesn't love spreadsheets? But if you want to save time in this game, definitely does help out a lot. So let me take a look here. Yeah, so I made a spreadsheet, something like this, in which I actually calculated what was the best thing to grind at any given moment. I'm trying to zoom in right now, but the game's like, it's lagging. Doesn't that want to work? Ah, here we go. Ooh, God, it's not like that. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, we essentially have, say, these are the lots which you would find through, I believe it's the badge exchange. You go over here. Number of lots is basically just like how many immediately sellable units this is. So here, since it's 100, that'd be half a lot type of deal. So we did all that. We calculated the profit, then we calculated the badge per profit. And so I have to update these selling prices just for whatever's on the market. But right now you can generally see the trend here of what's the most profitable. The most profitable thing being the electronics, the Pathfinder's crate, and maybe occasional plastic. But Pathfinder's crate and electronics right now seem to be doing pretty well. In terms of like what's the best thing to grind in terms of missions, it seems that it looks like wires, ironically enough, are the highest one. Scrap is a pretty close second, but honestly this flips around a lot of the time. And then when it comes to raid missions here, a lot of the time it looks like it's always going to be electronics. Plastic can sometimes get up there, but it only depends on certain events. Sometimes events can jack up the price of those things like crazy. Not quite sure why, but it happens. Oh, that's right. I was going to do some challenges here. What do we got? So I got to do 2 things with raids. I got to do a shotgun and raid. But then I got to do damage with autocannons and brawls. Alright, alright. Let me see here. Do I have anything? Say Night Jackal, I don't quite need you now. I'll go ahead and flop you out for a second. So let's go ahead and get some... Actually, wait, do I have that liked? I do. The issue is I'm not quite sure I want to use legs right now. Not a big fan of that. So let's say rapiers and omnibox. Let's try something like that. I mean, something I can build. Ah, well, I cannot build any of these. That's lovely. Why, what am I missing here? Oh, instead of the rapier, they have the 2 jewel varieties. Yeah, that's fine, though. I'll still download this. Assemble this. And I just do 2 rapiers instead. There you go, that'll work. Looking mighty nice. So now we have the extra reload speed of the Omnibox. Oh yeah, that feels nice. And then do we have a... We probably don't have a... No, we're not going to have any coolant on this. It's just whatever the Omni box is. Alright, I can dig this. I can dig that. Let's throw on Perseus for the extra damage. And turn speed. And if you guys ever want to level up fast in seasonals, if you ever have a mission/brawl mission, always do it in patrol. It saves you so much time. But once again, I need to use the amenities, and then we'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, beautiful. I'm back, my boys. Shrink. Here we go. There we go. There's that beautiful furry face. I know you'll miss it so much, so dearly. And I will say, though, my tomato plant right now, for whatever reason, it is flowering. My tomato plant does actually have a flower going on right now. Not quite sure why. But it's also kind of cool, too, because since the tomato plant's always in my room, I can always see when it's, going through its phases. So I can see when the flowers open up during the day and then they close down at nighttime. It's funny, too, because as soon as the light turns off, the flowers start curling down. It looks really cool. It's very slow, though. But the fact that it actually does that is pretty cool. I'm thinking about maybe probably just doing a self-pollination with that. So I can actually start growing some tomatoes. Would be kind of nice. For whatever reason, though, the tomato plant decided to grow, like, super fucking tall. So it grew over the light. I'm going to have to get, like, an 800-watt light and, like, hang it higher. Maybe that would help it out. Because for whatever reason, it just grew really fucking tall. And I can't cut it because now it has a fruiting body on it. I want to see if it actually produces a tomato, though. That would be sweet. Get a homegrown, room-grown fucking tomato. Sounds delish. Doesn't love that sound, that prospect. I should just double check something here. Make sure everything's still working properly. Okay, yep, still seems to be working. Alright, good. I'm just curious. The one person say they actually did post it in the Discord. Let me take a gander here. Yeah, nope, they did. They absolutely did. That'll work. Alright, let's do some patrols then. I need my points. I do like the design of this car, though. It does look really nice. It gives it a very industrial vibe with this thing. And I could use all of my non-standard wheels to work with this. Yeet yeet. Yeah, see, this I could fuck with. This I could fuck with. It's just got that style to it. It's got that grace. Almost kind of like what you'd find in Bob the Builder, strangely enough. I don't know why I'm thinking of like Bob the Builder, but it gives that vibe. Are you going to show us the show here? And he just keeps puffing out smoke. You don't need solar panels? Fuck that. Is that the only part of the show is it literally just has that fire come out of it? I mean, I guess that works. But as soon as you want to fire, get that extra 10% cooling speed. I say for anybody who's like just trying to start out, I think the Omnibox is like a good first cabin to get, since that thing is going to be generally applicable to like 99% of builds. It's always going to be useful. I think it's like the best thing you should use. Although to be fair, a lot of other cabins don't really... They all have like niche viewers right now. It's very difficult to actually see which one works the best. A lot to see though. Don't fail me now, chest. Oof. Interesting. I'm curious as to why there's so many more dislikes today. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, if it's because all of them are salty. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, because for the first hot portion there, it was sounding pretty ADD. Oh, wow. That's just a low power score game. I'll take it, though. Give me all Z points. Yeah, Sophie, you can go ahead and take the brunt of it. None of that, please. He's going like for a full sideways build there, too. Paul, you whore. I do not need to deal with your car. Car just straight up flipping. None of your damage, please. Noice. I'll take it. Downside, still the front of the car could easily be stripped. Might need to fix that somehow. Might need to add some redundant structures. No 88, please. Thank you. Alright, throw in that top speed. You bastards, excuse me. You feed brother truckers. I don't know, maybe I could try to do a dual conch build at some point. I haven't tried those in a hot second. I know people were trying those with the, some like blue level cabins for a hot second. I mean, they can work though. Because you can throw on a radar and 2 caucuses with no Jenny. That's probably pretty decently beefy at lower power scores. Just depends on the car though. Oh, there we go. A great way to get progress on the damage. Yeah, good. I need to do the autocannon thing in brawls. So I need that. And I could probably wait to do more damage with the autocannons. Because I'll probably just do shotguns and raids. And doing autocannons and raids, not very fun. It's a lot. A lot of effort. So I'm trying to think here. How can we improve this? No, okay, I'll take a look at that in a hot second. I'm thinking maybe just adding extra redundant parts or attaching all of them to the top of the cabin. That probably would help the most. Hey, thank you for the follow, my dude. I feel like I've seen you here before, too. Might just be my mind that's giving out. But the way thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. And welcome to the Armada. Hopefully. Where are these bots at? They'd be mighty sensitive. I wonder if there's like 4 of them waiting at the base this time. Here we go. Just give me all of it. Fucking dude. Dude's getting salty in a patrol mission here. Ah, damn, I didn't know this game was getting competitive here. In the freaking practice mode. I'm just here to get experience. Here we go. Take off the cabin. Beautiful. Dude's getting aggressive. Shit's getting serious down at practice range. Here we go. Can I get something from here? Drive like a cunt. They are not happy campers right now. There we go. Give me it. Alright. Season of progress. Alright, doing a few more. Still need another 7 weapons. I say they're not that bad. I know with the Reapers being buffed especially, they're actually pretty good now. I still haven't seen them used terribly often though. Just because there's so many like run and gun build shotgun wedges and radars and invisibility. It's not quite as easy. Not quite as easy just to like run in there. Or rather, I should say it's quite easy to do it, but it's quite hard to survive. Because the brawling capabilities of rapier builds are just super low. In order for you to actually even survive against a shotgunner, you gotta be faster than them and just run back to your team. It's like the best thing you can do. That'll help out a lot. That's why a lot of builds you want to be able to go like at least 60, 70 kilometers an hour at least. I don't know, should I make more chocolate cookies tonight? I made some chocolate chip cookies last night, but my fat ass ate them all. Already! It's been less than a day and they're already all gone. I mean, I had like 2 or 3 last night, but the issue was that I ate a lot of the fucking cookie dough. It turned out really good though. Only downside, I mean, not really even a downside, I kind of liked how they look. But there was some people saying, you don't really quite want to roll them out, make them super smooth, because then the consistency of them makes them look like sugar cookies. I mean, I can kind of see it. They did look a little bit like sugar cookies. Oh, hot damn, I'm gonna pull back here. Can let those dudes take that damage. That's why I never want to be first, at least just with bots. Because the bots are always ready to take your ass cheeks at a moment's notice. Yeah, boys! Oh, they're gonna take that weapon. And see, look, that dude's also trying his absolute damnedest. Let's take a look here. Alright, 2 more and we're good. Here, let me test something real quick. Boop. Just making sure that the stream can still capture that stuff. Alright, good. It's still working. Yeah, sometimes Restreamio, it's kind of like, I use the application called Restreamio. It basically allows me to rebroadcast to Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time. So, that's actually kind of a nice little feature. Plus, I also have a combined chat feature. So I can have just all of those flop on screen at the exact same time. Super nice thing. It did, so sometimes the feature's pretty glitchy. It's still in beta, though, technically. Although I wonder how many people that actually use Restreamio actually pay for the service. Because the only other thing, I mean, if you wanted to, you could stream to, like, 15 different platforms at the exact same time. Like, I could stream to DLive, to Facebook, to YouTube, to Twitch, to Twitter, to Steam. I could do all of that. I could have, like, a multi-stream of, like, 7 different streams going on if I wanted to. But I could see that being a bit overkill. Matthias, you whore! Stop with your weapon stripping capabilities. Again, the exact same bot comes over the hill. No, stop taking the weapons. Noice. Those are really fast. That's why I kind of like doing these missions. They're so fast. Alright, how many more? Noice. Okay, we're good then. Alright, so now I can make the nest, which I'll never make. Because I really don't use those. So let's take a look here. Destroy 10 parts classified with rocket launchers. Well, I don't even have those. Oh god. What would they even classify as? Alright. I can do that because I do have wasp and pyralids. Only because they give it to you for free. So I can take those. Let's see. So shotguns and raids, and then I gotta do Dawn's Children. Might as well do both. So I'll go ahead and save you. That's a nice build. I do like this one. Just the style of it's so good. Though I still need to figure out how to get that on multiple parts. I'm thinking the only other thing I could do, I could maybe slap them in the back, like so. Would that even work? I'd probably have to get that off there. Yeah, then I could do something like that, which then gets them all on top of the cabin. Downside, our sideways firing angles would be a bit shit. I'd only be able to fire off 2 of the guns at once. Although what I could do, could flop that down there like so. Then I can do that one up there. So then, I have way better firing angles here. I'd be able to fire off 3 the majority of the time. Plus, that one right there at the bottom is nice and reinforced. And then, maybe some type of part here. Do we have any Dawn's Children's parts? That'd be a nice reinforcement there. Trying to think. What would be good there? Thinking of a fender of some sort. But even just like a small part. I'm thinking... Where's that one from Scavengers? Little truck slope just to protect it ever so slightly. Like so. Like that. And then get some black paint. Boop. Boop. And then boop. There you go. So that'll work. I'll save that. Yup. Plus it reduces the power score ever so slightly. So makes competitive matchmaking slightly better. Alright, so a shotgun build. Boop. Let's try it. Still a really cheap build, but works for me. Let's see. Do I want reinforced wheels or shotgun damage? It's like a mild amount of shotgun damage and durability. Or I can have extra everything durability. Wheels, melee tracks, hovers, durability of the cabin, reputation. Ah! I think my wheels are going to fall off more, so let's just throw this in here. So it should be alright. Because a 3% of goblins would be probably not really needed. So Dawn Children Raid, do we have any of those right now? Steppenwolfs. Lunatics! Oof, there is no Dawn's Children Raids. Yeah, nope, there is none. That's rough. Honestly, they should probably change that. So there's at least one of every faction, and there's one of every like difficulty type. I feel like that would always be nice to have. Alright, I guess we just gotta do more of that autocannon stuff in the meantime. It's kind of unfortunate, I can't really do like 2 of these at once. I can only do 1 at a time. And I might as well do Perseus since I already have like basically everything unlocked for him. It'll work for me. Beautiful though. I do like this extra large wheel on the back. Really does help with the like firing angles with this thing, being able to fire down pretty easily. Well, since it's a fully rotating gun, it's actually not too bad. It's just that rotating speed sucks. But it's not, it's about on par with the Caucasus, so it's not too bad. As long as you learn how to like properly turn side to side with your guns, then you generally are alright. Turning against the turn with your guns is just so bad. Your turn speed then just goes down the drain. Or rather, your turning time. Speed stays the same. Just more to turn. It's actually pretty not bad for a 4K card too. I mean, they should have this as a standard build. None of that, please. Dude's just trying his best with his machine gun and shotgun. Hiding in the cover. You can try that, you can try that. And they're all just spread out everywhere. And a lot of the bots just feel like going straight for my ass cheeks. Where are you going? We can't have you doing this here. Appreciate your desperation. But I'm sorry, little one. You must go. Oh, that dude trying to take the kill in the back. Oh, dang. That dude's rocking whirlwinds at this power score. Oh, not whirlwinds, those are just whirls. Not too shabby. I need to try those at some point. I feel like those would be pretty fun. At least just to build with. Because those things just look so nice. Definitely gives it a very distinct military vibe. And it could mesh well with either a Founder's look or even with a Stephen Wolf's look. I'm just downside. I'm just trying to think though, what car would go well with that? I'm thinking, ironically enough, a Cohort would go pretty well with it. Just because the extra damage mitigation would be nice. Or an Omnibox. An Omnibox would always work. Just for the extra reload speed. Was it reload speed or cooldown? It's one of the two. I can't remember. Or hell, it could even be both. If that was the case, that's gonna make it overpowered. Let's see, what was it? Weapon cooling and reloading. Okay, so it's not overheat capacity. Alright. Not too shabby then. 15% though, that's not too bad. I did forget that it actually did get buffed. Because apparently the Omnibox thing was just not that good. Alright, where are they at? Let me feast on them. Oh, this is why I prefer grinding at the end of the season. Grinding at the beginning of the season, big pain in the ass. With the amount of missions that are stifled. You're just sitting there doing one hard mission at a time. Oh, that's just not enjoyable. But when you have like 1,000 hard missions to do, oh, it's so much better. None of that damage, please. Alright, maybe I might need to get a bit closer. These dudes are just shredding through them. Activate fast speed. You must activate the overdrive. Don't need you. There we go. I just need to do as much damage as humanly possible. There we go. Oh, just take it down. And next thing I need to try, Whirls, Triggers, Sparks. There's so many weapons I want to try right now. Dude, just trying as hard as humanly possible. I mean, as soon as you see the victory screen, though, you can just scoot out of the game. I actually wonder, though, if that would save you a decent chunk of time. If you had the M.2 drive and just the fastest loading speeds possible. I could see it potentially working. Oof. Should be alright. Phil Spencer. Console tribalism is one of the most worst things about our industry. I say, Review Tech USA. I appreciate him reviewing all the tech. But damn, does he milk every single topic to death? I literally feel like he makes I want to say he probably just spends a full day recording back-to-back-to-back takes on anything with just the most minimalist of editing, and him just getting himself thousands upon thousands of views doing that. I mean, good lifestyle, though, but that's like got to be like the McDonald's of content on YouTube. But as long as you make it, like, topical, I suppose it works. Here you go. I'll take the weapons off for you. Oop, and he's just sitting there with the crickets. He wants them ass cheeks. Kristen. Ooh, where the fuck you come from? Noice. Damage is not too shabby. I actually wonder though if this build would be decent with quad rapiers on an Omni box. The issue is you have to slap on the what is that thing? The Apollo generator to do it. It probably wouldn't do as much damage though. I feel like 2 whirlwinds from a nice distance away could still do more damage. It's just all about that aiming though. It's not that bad though. It's not that bad to aim with whirlwinds. I would say it's even harder to aim with things like scorpions than whirlwinds. Super easy, especially with the like constant feedback that you get from firing a shiitake a ton of times. It's not too bad. It's not like you're always waiting for feedback with like the scorpion to see if you missed or not. Making a lot more guesses and risks. Oh, perfect. The best sniping map here. Nothing but positions. So just need to skedaddle right up that hill. Use that extra horsepower to my advantage. There we go. There we go. Get that nice vantage point. Just sit right there. The issue is it's such a trigger card. Oh, damn. This fucking weapon hurts. Plus, they're all, like, randomly fixated on me. I would appreciate your less than slightly perfect aim. If only it wasn't for the recoil, that thing would be able to hit every shot with that. Wow, it's like they barely hit my car, but my guns are all gone. Goddamn, their fat hit points. Or their hit boxes, I should say. Where'd the other dude at? Gotta be here somewhere. Wouldn't bet you have. Oh, there he is, all the way in the distance. Oh, dual triggers too. About to die. I'd say those boys are the absolute deadliest things. I actually want to see what is the damage on a trigger build. Trigger. And we'll throw it on a photon cabin. Just for the shits and gigs. Yeah, so here we go. Triple trigger build. Oh, to be honest, this one's pretty over excessive on parts. You can get rid of the verifier, the generator, and the cloak, and the hardcore, and the fuel barrel. And you could drop this car down like 1,000 power score. Again, same thing here. You can get rid of the Colossus engine. Oh, that's right. It's a photon, not the other one. What else are you using with the power? No, you're not. You're just literally using 2 triggers. Dual triggers could work. Does someone have the Apollo on it? It does have the Apollo on it. The Apollo would be a bit excessive. Yeah, a lot of these builds just have excessive power scores. Because the thing is, the trigger is not that durable. So you don't want to have like a super, super durable car. Oh my god, look at this thing. I did not get these builds. Where the fuck even is the gun? Oh, there they are. Oh my god. And having it nice cycled like that too. Oh yeah, it's so good for them. Very meta build. It is spicy. It's a bit heavy on the wheels here. But look at that damage that you can get with it. Each one giving you 500 damage. Oh, it's so nice. I think I would actually prefer this on an Omnibox as opposed to a Photon. Because I just want that extra reload speed at all times. Oh yeah, you get the Ravager combination here. Interesting, what is this? Oh yeah, so it's like an artsy build. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Not too shabby. Again, everyone's making that founder thing off the cover. Doesn't look too bad. I want them to be at least triple trigger builds though. Oh, Razorback. I'm good on that. Oh my god, why the f would you put this much power score? This is not even that good. Oh, and it's got an aura on it too? Who keeps putting auras on these things? Are they really that good? Honestly, I prefer this and a Colossus. If I can spell Colossus correctly. Yeah, but a lot of these are going to be using Apollos or at least some small Jennies. Yeah, no, it doesn't appear to be like a nice wheeled, like 2 triggers and an Omnibox with a Colossus. Because that's what I would like to see. What the fuck is this even supposed to be? But let's see what the reload speed is on this. Yeah, that's pretty good reload speed. Yeah, that I prefer. Give me all that extra reload speed, just so I can keep that pressure up. There we go. That's always so nice. Plus the crisp firing angles and the fact it's always so good. I could see that being nice. Gotta build it at some point though. Let me take a look. What's the Crossout Database say on the lovely triggers? Let me go to crafting trigger. No, crafting margin's $11 on it right now. So it would be worth it to buy. Or not buy, make. Alright, so let me take a look here. Factions. Oh wait, shit, no. Can't make it though, because I don't have it. Fuck, I'd have to buy it. Fuck. That's pretty expensive still. I mean, what's the average price for it been? It's been pretty good right now. The lowest price it was around the 230 range or 290 range. But it's 100 coins up since then. There's a lot more sell offers though. A lot more people are offloading their triggers. So I'm kind of curious as to why it's not going down as much. It's not a good time to buy them then. It's too expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive. Let's see, what about the Sparks? How are they feeling right now? Take a look here. What's that margin on that? Margin negative 137. Noice. We are at a low point though right now, but the low point is still 1,800. The lowest it looks like was 1,007 and 30. And that was the absolute lowest. Yeah, that was the absolute lowest. That was a hot second ago. Oh, there was one sold for 1712. So it's never gone. The sparks have always maintained their value. That goddamn, that sucks. It's like one of the few things I want. Sparks, triggers. Oh, what's another weapon I want? I guess maybe that catapult thing, whatever the fuck that's called. What was it called? Incinerator. Take a look at that. Incinerator. That still has a crafting margin of positive 17. What's its price though right now? Historically, its lowest was 325. It's currently being sold for 38. So right now, the incinerator is still pretty meta. At least meta in some fashion. I'm guessing it's PvE, because these things can just absolutely decimate people. I could see that though. Dang though. Expensive. All the fun weapons are expensive right now. God damn. The only other weapon that'd be kind of fun to try is that mine laying weapon, or the Reapers. But oh my god, these things are expensive right now. God damn. That's some pricey cojones right there. I'm actually curious. Let me search here. Let me search by rarity, legendary. Do any of these have a good margin right now? Yeah, ironically enough, the Reaper has the highest margin for crafting right now at a positive 76 coins. And the Beholder too has a high crafting margin. That's weird. Who the duck would want to buy the Beholder? It's a seasonal weapon, or seasonal cabin that's in effect right now. It's not even that good. The Beholder's that cabin that gets you like in free invisibility, which, sure, cool. Not really something worthwhile. What else here? I'm trying to think what else would be good here. Yeah, no, Reaper is the most expensive thing. Yeah, the Reaper is literally the highest. What? The Caucasus with 37. Holy shit, what's with the Caucasus? Why are they so expensive? Why? I mean, it's because of they're made for cohorts? God damn, they're like $300. Sorry, 440. Oof. That's rough. These things used to sell for like 200. Yeah, no, does it even have data that far back? That's hilarious. Yeah, because they had data far enough back, they would see that these things used to sell for like $200. When they first got their heavy nerf, and they became super non-meta, just because they just got completely buffed or destroyed to the ground. They were made heavier, and all the damage was reduced, and they no longer had auto-locking features. Oh, I should have picked up like 100 back then and sold them now. Oh well. Some days you miss it, but sometimes you get it on the head with these frickin' aspects. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to get these.
Hey, stranger. You can call me
Boop.
Flex because
Just does not seem to be a day to sell aspects. I'm gonna wait until they're back up to like 1980 and
like me.
then work on that.
1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 3.
Ah, it's so good though.
4, 2, 3.
I could sell them though now. I am almost waiting for like another buff. If the aspects get buffed again, oh boy, those things will be good. Those things will be so good. They're still pretty good for things like hovers and maybe a little bit of PvP. PvE, they're alright though. Not too bad in it. They're a bit hard to actually utilize just due to that wonky overheating mechanic. Always trying to balance it at like the maximum threshold. And it's super hard to do. go. Let's go underneath that bridge. Go through the opening. I'll throw on. Oh, fuck. What the fuck happened there? I just need right under the bridge. There we go. Why not, since they're all just out here? Give you free damage. It's like the best place I would go to when I had my Spider Cyclone. Just come out here and get all these free points. Damn, though, they all just getting out of there. Robert, you don't need weapons. Psych. And they can build in the back. Just taking all these free pot shots. Noice. Oh, thank you for the free kill. Not too shabby. How much more damage did I gotta deal with that? About another 5,000. Alright, another 2 games. It's not like the world where you can do thousands upon thousands of damage. Or the Jewel, honestly. The Jewel on hovers is so good. Weapons like Crack. It's like, what? It gets up to, what was it, a 30% extra overheat if you're going 70 kilometers an hour, which is like the max speed of the hover, which you can instantaneously reach. So it's super good. I haven't tried it too much on vehicles, though. Here we go. That's right, they all bum rush point too. So, alright. Let's get to the top of our vantage point then. Are there any of the bots? Yep, the bots are coming around too. Gimme the kill. Nice. Bots are being gracious today. Just stand right there giving me all the free goodies. Nice. Kind of reminds me of that story of, I remember hearing people talk about how they had friends that played League of Legends. And it's like they played League of Legends for just about as long as me. Or, you know, as long as they were, which is many years. But they only did the practice mode in which they faced against bots. So their actual skill at the game was actually very, very minimal. And the only reason why they actually even played with bots is because they enjoyed constantly winning. There we go. Nice. Look at that, I actually got a reward this time too. Alright, so let's see. Win 10 missions or brawls, alright. Well, let's see. I guess I can just do the missile one and the win one. But do we have any Dawn Children raids right now? Well, goddamn, they're rare. Alright, rocket launchers it is. Where are you at? It's not this one, it's like a smaller one. Yeah, here it is. The ones with the pyres up front. Nice. And let's see. They do have one for unguided rockets for an extra damage, but not useful. Just throw on Zihans again. And get that extra reload speed. Oh, that's so good, though. What does this one have? I think this one has the... Does this one have the Colossus on it? It does have the Colossus and the radar. Yeah, so it's not too shabby. A bit higher in power score. But that extra reload speed is so good. Just all the damage you're able just to shit out with this thing. So good. I can see why people like to abuse that though on crickets. Like an Omni box, get that extra reload, fuse the crickets or the wasp or even the pyralids. And you spam those. Oh. Yeah. See you later, nerds. Why the fuck does that dude have like 1,700 wheels? Fuck. Oh, wait. You dudes can go up front. I'm good. I'll just be slightly in the backdrop. I do not want to be instantly purged by these people. Grace your whore. You block the my vision. There you go, Mary. Where are you going, Lisa? Yeah, you look mighty beefy. It's difficult just to get a good aim off on these because they don't have fully articulating hinges. You all have to rely on the precise driving. It's easy to get plenty of module destruction on this thing. You do not need a car. Oof. Just straight blew up. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'll be able to save him here. Nope. Okay. There's just a bit too much blockchain. Oof. Did they just give the bots too much power score? No, they didn't give the bots too much power score. I guess our team was just that trash. Plus, they had that one 2K dude with cords. I mean, cords can work. Cords can work. Throw it on an Omni box, give it the extra reloading, give it a cooler. And then, I don't know, give it an extra cooler. And then just throw on an extra 6 cords. It could work, or 5 cords in that case. It's a lot of cooling, but at that point you can just lay down that suppressive fire. The only downside is that building a car with that many guns on it, it just takes a lot of effort to actually properly aim and build a car like that. Although theoretically you could have a car with, let's see, you can have 16 energy, you're probably going to need 2 for cooling. So throw it on an Omni box with an Apollo, that gives you 14 energy to mess around with. So you could throw on 7 cords. Your reload, your cooling, and your overheating would be nice. I mean, I could see it working. 7 cords, though. Oh my god. That'd be ridiculous. But the amount of damage you could put out, probably pretty substantial. Because the cooling factor would be multiplied by the other stuff. And the bots are going straight for the hunt. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put on the extra cooling. Yeah, have to see about this. Ooh, because it's like basically the same bot going at it twice. Yorn. Stop him from the blockchains. Oh, especially with that fucking photon on there too. Oh, I completely whiffed that one. Alright, that'll work. Ondale, por favor. Oh, and I just love that extra power. It's so good because you can actually feel it. Makes it like a free hot rod when you need it. When these teams are just jerking you around on the point. Although they're actually seeming to kill people. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Where are you at? Just sit right there. Enjoy your demise. Beautiful. Are they just completely ignoring Helgi? Well, the thing is, I can't actually aim for your guns. So I just have to straight up murder. Beautiful. Give me the last one. Give me the harvest. Dude made himself his own little icebox. Oh, if I biff that one. I biffed it hard. You gotta stop moving. Beautiful. Just wiggling just slightly too much. Alright, what else? Classify as weapons. Oh, weapons. I need to destroy weapons. Alright. Alright, I can do that. Is bad for me. Honestly, we started off at 51 today. Where are we at? 53. So we haven't moved very high up. But we're getting there on like the last 3 tabs here. I think either by... I'd say probably like another week, we'd probably be there at max level. We'll probably get there. Wouldn't mind that at all. It's so good though. Compared to grinding for months during the season, or you can just do a little bit at the end, and you're done in a day, done in a week. And you don't feel nearly as burnt out. And get these heinous fiends. Where is he at? Where is he at? So I actually do need this to fight her as much as possible. Maybe we need to try this with the legs at some point. Oof. Does it count if I destroyed weapons with just the death of the car itself? Ooh, God. I appreciate your hostilities, but I fear I may perish. Ooh, boy. I got like every single car on me. We unironically may lose here just because they all focused on one car. The downside of patrol. Sometimes you get very odd bills here. Spectres with a Lupara. Exotic. Not the best design builds. I think you just have this dude trying to grind out. I feel you, my dude. Oof. And just Steven coming in there with a wallop. All those fucking crickets. Oof. He just accepted fate. I'll take it. We'll be alright. See, the benefit of the bots is that they all have the ability to, like, all hyper-focus on a specific target. Just because of the proximity. So sometimes you just have the whole team targeting one person. And that's actually kind of like the most... like the best place to work. Wow, did Elon Musk really tweet that? The Babylon Bee is savage. Oof. Is Elon Musk starting to be a conservative baiter? I could see that. I could see that. It definitely was a Rona denier for a hot second, even when he got it. Oh, God. All hail the King of China. What? I have zero clue who any of that is. Won't you kill that good of a game? There we go. We should be alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oof. Was that a 9,000 bot I just saw? Okay, no, good. We need the extra handicap teams here. Interesting. How the hell did you get all those guns on there? He must have zero cooling. I mean, it certainly is a possibility. Excuse me, my friend. For I need to kill. I need to satisfy his bloodlust. Ooh, nice. Suicidal bots like this, I'll take. There you go. We actually got some pretty decently beefy bots, though. What if the drones count as weapons, too? Yeah, probably don't count if I got the actual module part. Better to let me see your triggers. Oof. They're not strong enough to survive multiple volleys. They just all instantly blow up. Alright, I'll take it. Seasonal though. Hey, nice. Extra resources, cool. Not really much to build with it though. Alright, let's see. Still need to do the winds though. Destroy 25 weapons with shotguns and raids. I got that exact same thing. And now I got one with machine guns too. Alright. I can definitely do the machine gun one. You just gotta actually find Dawn Children though. It is still not changed? Oh, when are these changing? 10 minutes, alright. I still need to find a way how to get, buy a thread. I swear every single time I get this, it always takes me like a month to do. Just because in order for this to actually work, you have to basically get yourself damaged severely. So let's throw on actually our big car. And then let's see if we can do this in patrol. We got Hans on, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh god, my throat's getting coarse. I don't know what it is. Probably just because I haven't eaten in a hot second. So it's just not coding anything. But I really don't want to eat anything else today. Not after all those fucking cookies. Although we do have some pretty fucking dank lamb chili downstairs right now. Does sound pretty good. Even made it with the fresh oregano from the garden. Although to be fair, the oregano, bit unusual colored. It was purple. Not sure how the fuck that happens. I had purple oregano. But what if it tasted good? It's probably just a mixture of desiccation and still good blood cells. I said to use dry oregano though. I'm not sure if there is a taste difference. But that does remind me, I do need to get a dehydrator. Honk honk. Alright. Let me take the damage for you all. Let me be the engine of harming. Unfortunately, the thing is, they're not doing that much damage. Yes, I need to get just slightly below, like what, 300-ish damage? 300-ish HP? So it might take a hot second. No! No! Too fat. God damn it. Nice. More join me. More join the pile. I love how Robin just tried to come all the way down here to get me. Oh, thank you, Boom. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. I still need to find the acid map. It's like every time I'm on the acid map, I always keep forgetting though that I need to dunk myself in the oil for a bit to get myself that low HP. Oh, the incinerator dude. He's got the right idea. Boop. I'll take it. I'm actually curious. Is Energizer on right now? Because the dude's online. I'm curious. Let me see if I can find him. Dun 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 dun. Where the fuck's he at? Cross out. And let me see. No, I guess he isn't streaming. Interesting. At least not on Twitch. Not seeing the dude out here. Huh. Alright. I'm curious if he's fatigued from streaming for a bit. I mean, I can see that happening. This game is pretty fucky with you. Oh, hey, look at that. He's got one of those nice cannons, too. I actually wonder if they're even that good. I mean, I can understand it being like a good sniping weapon. Like, if you want it, you can snipe off wheels pretty easily, or certain weapons pretty easily. But you gotta be a very particular build for that. And accurate. I just need a little extra damage. Alright, let's chill. Out Brosefs. Just need a little extra damage. I don't need that much. Oh, come on. Just a little extra damage. Ooh, come on. Oh, just a smidge more. Oh, damn it. Come on, give me a little bit more. There we go. Don't kill me, though. Woo, okay. No, okay, that's a bit more closer than I would like. Woo, okay, we're good. There we go, got it. Buy a thread. Super fucking close. But now we got it. So that's another 7,000 EXP. Ah, finally. Took fucking ages to get that one. Hey, what's up there, my dude? Here we go, to get it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Let me see where to replace it. And just buy and sell a bunch of times. Alright. I guess I could just buy some wires in the meantime. Ooh, price is higher though on them. And 15 times I would have to buy it. Well, here, let me actually buy... What are those cheap whites right now? What's the cheapest one here? Yeah, for 39, 24, 60. Why is that one 62, but this one's 24? Alright, which one's the cheapest here I can buy? So I think the first one's going to be the cheapest. It's like, what, 0.2? Yeah, 0.29. You can buy it for 0.18. So 0.19, sorry. And we'll buy 15 of these. There we go. Only $2. And now I'll be able to complete that quest. I'll take it. Not too shabby. It's kind of nice having those nice cheap little parts. So I could easily whack out those in 2 seconds. It will take a second though for all those to go through. Yeah, but there we go though. Liking it. Now see, this is still on raids. Should I be able to do that? I think so. Destroy help 60 enemies from Dawn Children raids. And do missions and brawls. There we go. Yeah, I guess I can do the Dawn's Children's and the other ones pretty quickly. God, though. Still in fucking 2 minutes. Alright. I don't think I need anyone else, though, right? Yeah, right now I don't need anything else for brawls. I guess we'll just do one more. And get the brawls out of the way. Oof. Did y'all hear about that Comcast bullshit, too? Was it for northeastern states or northwestern states? One of the two. In which now they're actually implementing a fucking data cap? I was surprised they have the balls to do that. I was surprised. Considering right now that we're going through a pandemic and internet usage, of course, is going to be higher with people streaming schoolwork, work, and, you know, more binging Netflix. I'd be surprised to be like, you know what sounds good right now? How about we do something incredibly fucking anti-consumer? Especially now that they're actually transitioning to a new president. Like, that's going to be on the radar at some point. I guarantee you that net neutrality stuff. Oh, hopefully that net neutrality stuff goes through. It needs to go through. Get that stuff back here. Get rid of that shit pie and the FTC or FCC. Whatever the branch of the government it is. Fucking Comcast, or was it? Wasn't he actually like a legitimately Verizon lobbyist at some point? How the fuck did he get in there? He so needs to be removed from office. He has such terrible, terrible policies. I'm pretty sure all those positions, aren't all those appointed? So theoretically, he could have been gotten rid of on the first day. Yeah, that would be perfect. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I don't mind immediately think of that though, every single time. Yoink. I'll take it all. Alright, I think that's everything then. And look, that dude is buying those aspects. Keep doing it, my dude. Drain the aspect market. Make that low availability again. Wait, maybe I should actually start doing that. Maybe I should start showcasing aspects in a lot more videos. Maybe that way then. There'd be a bunch more people. I could see it happening. All of them buying the beautiful guns. Ah, here we go. Ah, look at that, perfect. Frontier's defense, that's nice and all that, but do we have one that isn't nearly as long? Nope. Sweet. Only Frontier's defense. God damn it. I hate doing it. I hate it so much. I wouldn't mind it though if it wasn't just the 14th in minutes. That's a big issue. Yeah. Might as well go ahead and get rid of that. Not gonna work for me. Oh, that actually looked pretty good. God damn it. YouTube has got to stop recommending me videos that are like, here's Gordon Ramsay making something really fucking delicious. Don't you want to make that? No! I'm already too fat. Stop recommending me these absolutely fucking eye candy food here right now. I didn't even know what the fuck it was, but it looked like some Korean beef on top of noodles, and I was like, you know what? Ah, delicious. Oh, god damn it. I try to see if Best Buy has a coupon for the Ryzen 3700X. And now they're sending me a shiitake ton of emails trying to get me to buy it. No, son. I'm waiting till Cyber Monday to buy that thing. Yeah, it's actually... once that CPU comes in, I actually might be... Actually, no, I actually won't be for a hot second. Because it's going to be a holiday gift, so... I won't be disabling my stream for a hot second as I upgrade the system. But here we go. We'll get the damage thing done for machine guns in 2 seconds. Especially in this long-ass raid. Dun, 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 dun. Oof, hopefully the shotgunner dude doesn't take all the parts. Back it up, back it up. Here we go, beautiful. Honestly, that'd be cool to see too. I want to see them actually put the Ravagers faction in this. And it's actually kind of cool to see if, like, hey, the Ravager faction, due to whatever mutations they're implementing on the technology, it's giving it certain buffs or enhancements here and there. Like, that would be cool to see. Oh, here to come, Feta boys. Oh, for a second I thought that was like a double aspect, or not double aspect, double spark build. I would have loved that. You know, actually, the Omnibox on the spark might be a good thing. Just because I know the spark has a pretty long cooldown time. So it'd benefit heavily from that. I could definitely see that working. Quantum. I appreciate your heinousness, but you will have to be executed. Crimes. Not too bad. Where is he at? Maybe if they got him. Alright. Actually, maybe we can plop down some turrets then. Each one of the turrets are worth about 5 coins apiece, so fuck it, why not? Ooh, nope, need to get over there though. It's like the same place they keep spawning. Harvest them. And I'll take this. Oh, look at that. Triple spark building. It's a shame seeing people live your life. You know, with no coolers though, they wouldn't need the Apollo. Oh, not too shabby. I actually wonder though, if that would be a viable build. Since the Spark itself, you'd be able to theoretically hit an unlimited amount of targets in melee range. So as long as you built it correctly, and you had like perfect 180-degree angles on it, I mean, you could be a pretty good brawler with that. Do you read the chat? Yeah, I do. Here and there. I say it might glitch out sometimes, so I might not see it, but yeah, I can read it. Sometimes. It's the only when I get like super ADD and into the game where it's just like, oh, nope. Can't read it right now, otherwise I'm gonna die. That's a lot of fucking drones. Yeah, I think we're good on that. Just go straight for him. Got way too much HP for my liking. Woo! Let's not do those retchers. That hurts a bit too much. Yeah, so those things are shredding through me. I actually wonder, is it still Leviathan Clan Wars right now? Because I'm kind of curious. Those are still working. I want to see if whether or not a Retcher build is viable there. There we go. Oh my god. Almost dead. Just purge the heretic. Look at it, he's just taking so much fucking damage. And he's so much faster than everybody else too. So he's just sitting there. Oh god. I played Crossout before and then I quit. Yeah, say it's a common story with this. A lot of people do not like the grind of this game. So they're always just like, I'm good for like 2 weeks and then I'm done. It's always that. It's either that or like the price of the packs that either peeves them off. I get that occasionally. Especially with that inflammatory video I made. Is this game pay to win? Or it's just condescending fuck there is. Damn, that boy having a hard time hitting his auras. He's like, put a nice light show on the ground though. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and repair this? And upgrade? Nope. Oh, damn. I am feeling that reduction in power. Alright, I think we're good. Whoops. Sorry, my dude. Take 3 damage resistance. Enjoy. Ooh, you know what though? If I stay way the fuck in the back... Yeah, I could do that. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit this game out because I actually do need the what is it? Like I need to get like by the legs or something like that. It's a special perk or something like that. Or I gotta survive a raid mission with less than 10% HP, which I am at right now. So I need to go ahead and flop myself into cover. Let's like do it all the way over here. Here we go. Let's hide right here. I just gotta make sure I don't get kicked for inactivity though. I need to get that 7,000 point though. It's gonna be like another 2 levels for me. And we should be alright. I think we can get to level 60 today. Just depends. I might do some grinding offline. Well, to be fair, I'm not even sure why I'm grinding for this. I'm not sure if I'm ever really going to interact with the garage functionality. It's kind of nice, but at the same time, I also really don't give a shit. There we go. Good. The professor's not going directly for me. He could easily destroy me in 2 seconds. There he is. He's in the backdrop. They got him. I'd say hopefully those guys have enough respawns, otherwise I'm going to come back in and actually help them. And Rat and Not then. I want to make sure you keep this beautiful body intact. I don't actually wonder if a lot of other content creators are fatigued with Crossout right now. Because I've noticed with, what's his face right now? Oh my god, there's still another fucking wave? Goddamn. Because I noticed people like Tree Burgers and Mr. G haven't really been making too much content on it lately. Been a lot more SnowRunner content. I hope you're loving this high-level gameplay right now. Hiding behind a fucking crate waiting for the mission to end. I mean, the issue is these things do last 14 minutes. And I wasn't fucking lying. In fact, I think this one's even gonna last longer. These bad boys. Holy shit. I've had a couple of these last actually in the excess of... I think... I had some last all the way up to... I think it's 20, 25 minutes. Mostly just depends though. Because I was with like 2 people. And I was having to hunt around the map for... There's like these certain bots, like pyre bots and drone bots. That like to have very player avoiding maneuvers. So you'll like shoot their stuff. And then they'll run across the map and never interact with you. And then constantly do that. And it's a huge pain in the ass if you have auto-locking weapons or drones. Because that means you basically have to ram their face every single time in order to actually get them to attack. And it just takes an ungodly amount of time to do it. So that's how sometimes these matches can go in excess of like 20 minutes. And the thing is too, these things don't even offer that great of rewards. Oh my god, a third fucking wave? I thought these things were only 2 waves at a time. It's like 2 waves boss, 2 waves boss, 2 waves boss. They just need to cut off like a whole wave section and boss section and call it good. And like that would work way better than what they're doing right now. Another day will come. Yeah, there's no way in hell you really need to have 3 fucking waves for this. That's so excessive. Especially these dudes, man. Was I really helping out that much? Oh my god, a 4th fucking wave? Jesus. They're really dragging out this frontier defense raid. I didn't know it was like 4 waves every time. I always just thought it was 2. I did not realize it was that much. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, not a big fan of them. But there's a reason why no one ever plays Frontier Defense. Or at least why I never play it. I guess there are some people who might enjoy it, but yeah, no, not me. Way too long. I wouldn't mind it per se if it actually had like appropriate resources for the amount of time. But for whatever reason, Targem has this mindset where like they don't care about money per hour. They only care about like what's the raw amount of value that you can get per fuel. And, like that's the only thing they care about. But even though the fact is players optimize for the amount of cash per minute. So I think right now the best thing that you can do for time for reward is the convoy missions. Those convoy missions right now are actually pretty dang good. Because right now those things only last like what, 6-7 minutes? Which is 2 minutes less than the what is it, like not Frontier Defense. It was Data Theft and War for Fire. And it's like half as fast as this mission. So for every 2 Frontier Defense missions, you could be doing 2 convoy missions and make double the bank. I think I got this at some point. I almost feel like just putting on a macro and going to sleep at this point. You guys got it. 3 more enemies. There you go. And now you get the last boss. Good luck. That bad boy is gonna... I don't want to say that word. A great way to get yourself banned off the platform. Or at least demonetized. Oof. Oof! Look at that. Oh god, am I actually gonna have to do it? You bastards won't be able to do it without me? Ah, fuck. Alright, whatever. Fine. I wasted time to try to do this, but actually I might lose this. Because the professor might be able to destroy the tower too quickly. Woo! Damn! Bad boy got a fucking scorpion. Hot damn, does that stuff hurt. I'm good there, my dude. Let's just give him some turrets to shoot at here. Fucking shot off everything. I feel sorry for that dude. I can only give you a little bit of repairs. Let's see if I can help with this. Ooh, it's looking like a solid no. Oh, fuck. Ah, you bastard. Alright. You just gotta go in and bash its head in. Otherwise, this thing will kill the pump there pretty dang quickly. There we go. Actually, don't go ahead and hurt me. There we go. Just do a little damage. Come on. I know you want to hurt me. Hurt me, you peasantry. Whatever, he's gonna get it. Cock is equal big joke. Abso-fucking-lutely. You do not even know why. It's the best damn joke in the game. Hey. Beautiful. Alright, at least I got all my money for selling the guns there. Unless I still need to do the John Children thing. Oh, yep, we got the machine gun one done too. Nice. So I just need to go to shotgun now. See, this one was what I was trying to do. Because this one's actually pretty hard to do. 10% durability. I do that occasionally on, like, convoy raids. Oh, that's a pretty hard badge to get. How many times do I actually have that? Where is it at? Where is it at? I don't think I have too much of it. But, I don't know. I'm getting tired though. I've been here for like, what, 3 hours now? Yeah, roughly. And I had all that time to make that video today, so I think I'll call it good here. So I want to thank you all for joining us. If you had fun, follow my platform is your favorite. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube. We got Twitter and Discord down below if you want to get notified whenever I go live. It's just, well, let's join the community. But other than that, I think I will call it good here. So I want to thank everyone for following today, especially on Twitch and on YouTube. But other than that, guys, love you all. Bye-bye. Take care, wash your feet, I don't know. Eat some healthy chili, grow a garden, be like 5 feet taller. That's my life advice.